I said to our honorary coach before the game that with St. Bonaventure leading our conference in defense and us as Duquesne leading the league in offense, it was going to be who imposed their will. I thought that we did a pretty good job of imposing our will offensively tonight, and even though Katie Healy went off for 20, I still feel like, and that's how good of a player she is, that I felt like we did a good job of defending her. I thought Kadrian Loss played a very good basketball game and did a great job of defending her and then also scoring the ball. I'm happy that we got contributions. We had 3 in double figures and then several others with multiple points, and felt really good about what we did today, especially coming back after a tough loss in our last game.
What changed after those 2 days where you did in terms of a reset button with practice?
Nothing.
Getting about the past and moving on to this?
Nothing really. We just kind of moved on. We took 2 days off, and I think we all kind of got away from basketball from each other a little bit, and I guess that's as much of a reset as what we had. And we all understood that I didn't coach a very good basketball game. We didn't play a very good basketball game, and GW gave it to us. They played very well. One thing that I have done is that as a player, I always wanted to know superlatives. I wanted to know what was going on. Is this win help us with the NCAA tournament? What's that team's RPI? Things of that sort. Our kids have requested that we don't discuss that at all. They don't want to know any of those things. They want to know about the next opponent, and really have subscribed to the philosophy that we're going to celebrate till midnight, and then it's on to Richmond, and we're focused on Richmond and Richmond only.
And April said they couldn't wait to play after Sunday, and you guys played like it. Bona had never given up 26 points in a quarter this year. You guys scored most points that they've given up in a half. So they played in the first half like they wanted to get started. Did you kind of have that impression?
I didn't feel like they were – I think our kids always like to play because they have such a great joy of playing together. And we play a fun style of basketball, if you ask me, because we score a lot of points. And everybody on our team has the green light to shoot the three. Everybody on the team has the green light to shoot the ball off the first pass. I have no problems with that. So, I think they wanted to get the sting out of their mouth, the bad taste out of their mouth, and they like to play. And we went out there and we did that today. And I had no idea that was the most points that Bona had given up, and that makes me feel even better today because I have the greatest respect for what Coach Crowley does. I think he's a terrific basketball coach and gets more out of his players than anybody in this league. He is a very good basketball coach.
I know every time I mention the words April Robinson, you always immediately say Catalyst. But when you go to points, obviously, maybe just strictly in terms of points, it hasn't necessarily been her statistic lately. But what does it mean for her to have the performance she did today, not only here but for her own confidence personally?
I think it's good. I think April doesn't lose confidence like a younger player might. I mean, I think she's got the utmost confidence to take shots at any time. I gave it to her a little bit in practice. I called her Mother Goose because she had a goose egg in the last game. So I called her Mother Goose for a little while and had some fun with that, and I'm sure that rubbed her a little bit wrong, and that was good. We had some fun with that. Well, I had some fun with that.
She showed up. She didn't have a 0 in any categories.
No.
Turnovers, steals, nothing.
She played very well today, and I think did it quietly. She hit a couple big threes, but I thought she really ran our team very well, ran our offensive sets very well, and did a lot of very good things. She just played. It wasn't anything that was spectacular. She just played a very solid basketball game and came away with, with all the stats that she did have. I mean, some of the kids on the bench were talking about Devonair being close to triple-double. Well, April was pretty close, too, with 8, 20, and 70, or 8, 20, and 7. And then when you have Dev with 12 and 14 and 6 assists with only 1 turnover, when two of your starting guards are like that, that's tough to beat.
Coach, the decision to start Dev over Chastity, what stemmed from that? Obviously, Dev worked out, but even in your game notes, it said Chastity would start. So what's the?
Yeah, I wasn't going to tip off Bonaventure. We made the decision not because we lost our last game. I mean, we're 17-2. I mean, we just have not played well probably in our last 4 or 5 games, not up to what our standards are. And Dev has played very, very well. When you look at Devonair and where she is in the Atlantic 10 in terms of conference, she's 7th or 8th in scoring, 7th or 8th in rebounding, leads the league in three-point field goal percentage, leads the league in free throw percentage. And she does some of those things from the guard spot. You know, it's hard to, and she's a kid that wants to start. It's really important to her. And it's really important to Chas. So, I mean, it's a dynamic that I have to manage. And, you know, Millie Gronish is also thrown in there also. And you know, I told them all, I said, it's not a set lineup for the rest of the year. And we're going to go with this and see how long it goes and how people are playing well. And then if we've got to make some more changes, we'll make some more changes. But she certainly answered the bell.
With Millie, I know a lot of times you look at the box score, maybe she doesn't come in the forefront, but every time you guys start out strong, it's usually because she has some kind of strong basket. A couple threes big time really got you guys going today.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point, Zach. And I think what people don't realize about Millie Gronish is she's a very good team defender. She understands the scout as well as anybody, maybe better than anyone on our team, and she plays position defense very, very well. And you know, that's something that's, if we can get her to rebound the ball a little bit better, we're really going to have a complete player in her. But those first 2 threes that she hit were really big because now you can't help off of her to go help on April or help on Dev. You know, we've got some offensive firepower. I mean, we've got all 5 of our kids that can shoot threes. You know, Dev and our 2 posts, Amadei and Kadri, have the green light to do that at any time. They didn't do that today, but you know, we've got people that can score.
I'd be remiss to mention, obviously, the men's basketball teams in the situation that they're in right now, still between Bedford and Somerset. Just what are your remarks towards them and as they try to find their way back home?
Brush your teeth, wash your face. You know, that's just such a, in one way, really tough thing, and in another way, it's a fun story that you can tell for the rest of your life and have some fun with it, and try to make it the best of what it is. Now, if they have to be there another night, that's when you start going, okay, this is not fun. You know, this is a little too much. But you know, I hope they make the best of it and enjoy one another's company, enjoy the win that they got at George Mason, and more than anything, I want to see them get home safe because they. And I mean this, I've been in Division I basketball for 19 years. They have a lot of good people on their team, a lot of really good people, and just get home safe.